Sup shitters, my name is Logan aka Spiderhands and welcome to an SP Reviews, where today we're going to be checking out a track by an artist named Wingman titled Rap Star off of his album Weird New Feelings. And without further ado, we're going to switch into it and hear what we think. Just a disclaimer, I have listened to a few of his tracks so far, Hurricane, Stay Cool, and Distracted. And I have to admit, I'm a bit of a fan. I'll try not to be too biased.
Waves in the carpet, marble fuffle when we blast off. Suede yellow jacket, booty brushing at my cat call. Steady, recognize me in the city once I made a meal. Who this Wingman pop up on the freeway doing 80 still. Groovy little pilot, got a shop and now he's staying real. Stop and get an autograph, that's the way to pay the bill.
I wonder what kind of drum samples he's using there. Like, because I've had a bit of time with drum samples. Those are some fresh sounding drum samples, dude. Like, there's a temptation just to assume that it's like samples that you'd have like bought, like through like Ableton or something like that. But like, they don't sound like they're stock. They sound like they're some high-end bits and pieces, you know what I mean? Either that or this has been mixed and mastered so well that even if they're kind of like, they're kind of stock ones, they're kind of stock machines, they're just... Or alternatively, he's gone and recorded samples himself. Like, I wouldn't put it past Wingman. At this point, I don't know what Wingman is capable of. It's just a machine, dude. Got those 808s going in with a bit of portamento on that as well. He loves his kind of trap claps and 808s, like his rollers. Okay, this is the hook, I'm supposing. Damn, he didn't waste on that, he just went straight on. Waves in the carpet, marble fuffle when we blast off. Suede yellow jacket, booty brushing at my cat car. Okay, Valley parked the whip, I'm gonna need to build a driveway. She been straight tripping, this relationship goes sideways. Women got a show tomorrow, fuel the jet and fly away. 70s and sunny, this a perfect place to hide. I flex, when it rides, gotta trust the process. Through these lows, getting high, that's a flying object. See these wolves, when you're stuck up, gotta leave the office. Almost home, put a beat on, now I'm doing bar shit. Okay, how you not gonna see the heights I climb to when every record label... Nice little change there as well with removing the bass there to kind of make it sound a little bit... how do I say this? It's like... It's these little changes that you make when you've got a track and you kind of subtract instruments to completely change the overall tone of it. There's a really nice groove when he had those low 808 kind of sub-bass and bass sort of synths involved. But then taking that out, it sounds like an interlude even when it isn't. You know what I mean? West of Memphis wanna sign you. Motor yacht is 40-footer anchored in the bayou. They're so gorgeous, man. Like, I love the choice of drum samples in this track, man. It's so cohesive. Everything fits together so well, man. Okay, back to the hook. Waves in the carpet, marble fuffle when we blast off. Suede yellow jacket, booty brushing at my cat car. Hey, boosts on the switches, he's a rap star. Catching up on business, I just tell him it's a fastball. Waves in the carpet, marble fuffle when we blast off. Suede yellow jacket, booty brushing at my cat car. Okay. Oh, damn. Okay. Right. Before we continue, this is what I was kind of wondering, because a whole bunch of the songs that I've listened to from from Wingman, such as like Stay Cool, Distracted, and Weird New Feelings, they have all had like 3 to 4 minutes, right? And they've had like a few verses. They've been chock full. And typically when I've gotten singles in from like hip hop and rap artists and like trap artists, like nowadays, there's just 2 verses, 2 choruses, or hooks, and then it's just instrumental for the rest of it. And it's something I'm getting used to because it's not something I have... Like, I used to listen to a fair bit of hip-hop back in like the 2000s and stuff like that, and I took a break from like 2010s. Getting back into it, it seems to be like a thing with singles. I'm assuming this is the single off of it, Rap Star by Wingman. I'm assuming that's the one he's been putting out, because it's got that kind of quiet bit at the end. This is more of a neutral performance and output from Wingman than I've experienced with like the likes of Distracted, Weird New Feelings, and Hurricane. It's a very sort of composed output by Wingman. I think it's very straightforward. He says his thing, you know, like he talks about. I'd need to listen back to it. I'm going to have another listen through that first verse again. Alright, another thing as well is that what I've noticed about Wingman is that he likes to get his sort of hook right at the start of the song so that you get familiar with that and you're brought in immediately. And that's ballsy. That's ballsy, because that's saying, I know how good this is. This is my main message, and I know you're going to love it. So let's just have it here, and then we'll go into it after that. I think, like when I say that this is more of a straightforward performance, I by no means mean that as like it's an average performance. I think that he's done an incredible job with this release. Like in general, the album is superb. It's just, this is the kind of single I was sort of expecting, that I have come to expect from a lot of the artists within this genre who are like quite competent. There is this one where like you have the 2.5 minutes and then there's 2 verses or 1 chorus, or sometimes even 1 verse and a chorus and just bounce. Which again, that's a stylistic thing. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm gonna listen to this.
Pop up on the freeway doing 80 still. Groovy little pilot, got a shop and now he's staying real. Stop and get an autograph, that's the way to pay the bill. Superheated dabber.
Okay, autographs pay the bill.
I breathe it in and buff it down and bust it out until I fall away. Side step and shuffle by groovy little beauty, assuming you gon' move off into the hall. Hey, boosts on the switches, is a rap star. Catching up on business, I just tell him it's a fastball. Waves in the car from marble for when we blast off. Suede yellow jacket, booty blushing at my cat car. Hey, boosts on the switches, is a rap star. Catching up on business, I just tell him it's a fastball. Waves in the car from marble for when we blast off. Suede yellow jacket, booty blushing at my cat car. Okay, Valley parked the whip, I'm gon' need to build a driveway. She been straight tripping, this relationship goes sideways. Women got a shot tomorrow, fuel the jet and fly away. 70s and sunny, this a perfect place to hide. I flex, when it rise, gotta trust the process. Through these lows, getting high, that's a flying object. See these woes, when you're stuck up, gotta leave the office. Almost home, put a beat on, now I'm doing boss shit. Okay, how you not gon' see the heights I climb to? When every record label west of Memphis wanna sign you.
Okay, I'm getting that now.
Good in the bayou. Speakers bumping louder than the weed that they supply you. Driving through the night, I need a bigger beat to write you. Evenings out in Calabasas with a beauty right beside you. She's sliding in the DMs, then we're probably getting Thai food. Back up in the city, careful who you say goodbye to. Okay, boosts on the switches.
I get it. So basically, this is sort of his journey from like being someone who maybe wasn't so well known to becoming like successful. To the point where like you go from sort of a nobody to being someone that people want to get in contact with and people want to know. And it's just being careful about who you sort of kind of don't really show yourself to. Like you got to be careful about who you just kind of take for granted, because you never know what they're going to be able to do with their lives. And I think that's my interpretation of this. Now that I've got that under my belt, the laid backness of it makes sense. It's like, hey, I'm successful, and this is what I've got to say about this, and I'm a total thug about this, you know? Like, I am okay with who I am. I don't need to display any vulnerability right now because I've made it. That's my interpretation of that. I could be completely wrong. Hopefully not. That would really suck, but that's what I've taken away from it, and music is subjective. So even if I'm wrong, I've done the best I can. But I love the track regardless. Wingman is a very talented, competent musician, rapper, vocalist, and the music is top. So I have no complaints here. I'm just glad I found the single I was expecting that's characteristic of this genre nowadays, because I'm trying to understand the genre itself better, like the music from this kind of style a lot better, and I'm just trying to figure out trends and patterns that I can kind of cling on to, because it's all so different. But then I'm trying to find the similarities as a reviewer. But anyways, look, thank you for watching this review of Wingman's Rap Star. Hopefully you enjoyed the track. Please do check out Spotify and Weird New Feelings' album. I think I've got one more track today. I could be wrong. But I've enjoyed the 4 that I've listened to so far. It's a solid album. Stay cool, stay safe. Please remember to support your local artists and musicians. At this point in time, is need the help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on. I'll catch you next review. See you later. Spider hands out.